Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the class today, Fit and 30 with V. So today is the last class before the Easter holidays. Then we're going to have a break and possibly we'll be back next term, but I'm not sure how that's going to work out. So we'll keep an eye on things, see what is happening. So today's class, everyone, is we're going to do muscle pairs. So it's going to be a strength class, cardio as well, but mainly strength. Thinking about the muscles working in pairs. So the first pair of muscles, for example, that we're going to look at is the fronts of the legs and the backs of the legs. All right, so quads, glutes and hamstrings. But before we do that, let's have a nice little warm up. We're going to start with a walkout. So we're going to stand, take a nice reach up to the sky, pull your navel back to your spine, bend the knees, fingertips to the floor, crawl forwards into a full plank. Get the shoulders directly above your wrists. Pull your belly up towards your spine. Engage your quads. Lengthen into the back of the neck. And then gently walk back. Bend the knees. And come and stand yourself back up and reach. Let's do that again. So touching the toes or the floor. Walk forwards. Super strong plank. Walk back. And reach. Let's do 3 more of those. Walking forwards. Nice strong plank, walking back, and then you've got your reach, twice more. Walking forwards, plank, walking back, and reach. Last time, walking forwards, plank, walking back, and reach. Take a big step forwards with your right foot, step back onto the ball of the back foot and drop down. All right, check the front knee is above your ankle bone, the knee and toes pointing forwards, tuck the tailbone under slightly and pull the navel back towards the spine. And then whichever leg you have in front, we're going to twist across it and back to the center. Rotate, center, rotate, center. Good. Keep that going. Let's do 8 more of these. 8 and 7, 6, and 5, last 4, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it back and then take the other foot forwards. Adjust your back foot so when you drop down, your front knee sits above your ankle bone, your knee and toe points forwards, tailbone down, navel pulling back towards the spine to engage the core, glutes are engaged, and turn across this front leg and back to the center. So warming up through the waist, warming up through the legs. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's come back up. Let's just bring the knees up. Opposite hand to your knee, opposite hand to your knee. Picking the knees up. Stand nice and tall. Good. And then add a little crunch into it. Bring the elbow across, crunch. Rounding through the spine as we do the crunch. Good. Well done. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's circle into these shoulders. Let's circle the other way. Let's do a few calf raises. Come up onto the balls of your feet. Good. Keep going on the calf raises. We'll do a few more of these and then we'll have a nice stretch out. Keep going. When I say a few, we'll do about 16. 12. 8. 'Excellent. Let's have a stretch out. Let's press the back heel into the floor, send the hips forwards, lengthen your spine. Let's get a good stretch. This is such a nice stretch into the calf muscle after you've done some calf raises. It's a good runner's stretch, this one as well. If you're outdoors, you can lean against a tree. And then change sides. All right, but you've got to make sure the back heel is down. Often I see people do this stretch with the heel up. You need the heel down, so just bring the foot closer in if you need to. Try not to have the foot turning out either, because that avoids the stretch. Try and get the back toe pointing forwards and have a feeling of pulling the toes up off the floor, and you'll really get it, not just in your calf, but in your Achilles there. Yeah, really important stretch to do if you're a runner. Well done. Let's stretch out the quads. So hold on to something if you're a bit wobbly today. Put your knees together and then push your hips forwards. So you get a nice stretch at the front of your thigh into your quad. Good, well done. Let's change sides. So grab, knees together, push your hips forwards. Stretching the front of the thigh there. Relax. Let's take the feet wide, bend the knees, lean over, rest on your thighs. Take one shoulder in and then the other shoulder in. Roll your back up, lengthen your spine. And again, roll all the way up. Take your hands behind, open your chest, gaze up. Round through your back, drop your chin in. Reach the arms over to the side. And up and over to the other side. And then back to the center and circle round. Cool. All right, so we're going to spend 2 minutes working quads and then 2 minutes working glutes. All right, so we'll do the front. They kind of work together, especially when you're doing squats, etc. You're kind of doing both, but we're going to focus on the quads and then we'll focus on the glutes. All right, so let me just get my stopwatch going. So let's do narrow squats for these quads. So let's have the feet hip bone distance apart, hips, knees and toes pointing forwards. And then we're going to go down super slow for a count of 4. And we're going to focus on the quads as we stand up, all right? So with the arms, you can do whatever you like. So we're going to go slow, 2, 3, 4. And then as you stand up, push through these quads. 1, 2, 3, 4 again. Nice and slow. Back, 2, 3, 4, and then focus on your quads. Up, 2, 3. Now 2 counts. So we go 1, 2, and up. And again. 1, 2, and up. And again. Try and get your thigh bones as parallel to the floor as you possibly can without your knees coming forwards of your ankles. So now we're on singles. We're going to go all the way down. 8. Keep the navel pulling to the spine. 7. Focus on your quads. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Now we're going to stay down for 3, 2, 1, and come up. Again, stay down. 3, 2, 1, and come up. Stay down. 3, 2, 1, and again stay down. 3, 2, 1, and then we finish with little tiny pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 4, 3, 2, and relax. Good. Come down to the floor. We're thinking glutes. Now, if you've got any dumbbells, you can place dumbbells on top of your belly. If you've got a power band, you can bring it around the tops of your thighs. Don't worry if you haven't got any of this equipment. It's just that if you've got it, you can use it. If you had a weight, you would use the weight as well. And we start to work on the glutes now. So your focus here is going to be your glutes. Get your heels directly underneath your knees, knees and toes pointing forwards, glute bridges. You ready? Let's go up for 2 counts. Up, 2, squeeze the glutes at that point, down, 2. Feel like you're tilting your hips towards you, 2, and down, 2 again. Up, 2, squeeze your glutes, and down, 2 again. Up, 2, and down. Singles now, so we go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come up and hold for 3. So little pulses, 3 squeezes, 2 squeezes, 1 more squeeze and down. It's all about the squeezing here. 2, 3, good again. 1, 2, 3, and again. 1, 2, 3. Now stay up and pulse for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, keep squeezing, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. All right, so take your bits and bobs off. So that's been the quads and the glutes. The muscle pair we're going to work now is going to be biceps and then triceps. So if we come up, so ideally you do want weights for these, but not to worry if you haven't got any weights. You can always still contract the muscle without the weights, yeah? So biceps, fronts of your arms. When you're standing, you need to soften your knees and tuck your tailbone under, always. Keep your elbows glued to your waist. Now I'm going to start with my palms facing my sides, and then I turn the palms to face up as I do the bicep curl, and then I turn the palms to face the side again. So there's a subtle rotation. I'm going up for 2 and down for 2. I'm keeping my elbows locked into my waist, so my upper arms aren't moving forwards or back. What we don't want is to drop the weights down and have this swinging effect like that, okay? Keep going for 2. Now singles, so squeeze your biceps at the front, 8, 7. So if you haven't got the weights, you know when you show someone your biceps and you flex, that's what you want to do. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now right angle at your elbow. Pause, 2, 3, and bring it down. And again, pause, 2, 3, and down. Again, pause, 2, 3, and again, pause, 2, 3. Now hammer curls. We keep the dumbbells facing this way now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more of these. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and then to finish off, right angle at your elbow, palms up, tiny pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and relax. All right, the next one, put one of the dumbbells down. So we've done the bicep, the front of the arm. Now we're going to do the tricep, the back of the arm. So we're going to hold the dumbbell over the head. Again, if you don't have a dumbbell, use a water bottle or anything you've got handy. Keep your elbows glued to your waist, not your waist, your ears. And then bend the knees, navel back, tailbone under. And then we drop it behind, elbows in. All right, try not to, your elbows will start doing this. Try and keep them in, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's think about the tricep on the right arm. So lean forwards. Okay, bend the knee at the front, long spine, pull the navel up so your core is engaged. Lift that elbow up and keep it in. So from this angle, the elbow's in rather than out. Okay, we're not up here with the elbow down there. All right, the shoulders coming forwards and the elbows going up. And then we push back. 1, 2, tricep kick back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's change sides to finish the triceps off. Elbow up, and we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And relax. Good. Okay, so that's the bicep and tricep combo. Now we're going to do chest and back. All right, so the muscles working in pairs. So let's come down for a press up. We need to take the hands wide for the press up. We need to engage the core. If you want to make it easier, you come into a box shape here with the shoulders above the wrist or slightly forwards the wrist. What you don't want is your shoulders back from the wrist like this. So shoulders above or slightly ahead, and the chest goes down. If you want to work harder, you bring the body weight forwards, but the shoulders again need to be slightly ahead of the wrists. And what we don't want to do if we bring the weight forwards is come down with the belly like that. You must still be able to come down with your chest. Okay? So, nice wide arms. Belly up. We go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Have a little rest back. So sit back, stretch out, have a rest. Okay, we're going to do another round, but we're going to travel it. So we're going to go side to side like this. All right, when you're ready, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Good. Okay, so we've done the chest. We're going to do the opposite now, the back. So let's come and stand up. We're going to do bent over fly. So hold dumbbells if you've got them. If you've got dumbbells, they're going to face each other like this. Soft knees, everyone. Fold over between your hips. Make sure your back is flat. We don't want any rounding or shrugging in those shoulders. So long spine, navel up. The back is almost parallel to the floor. And then you're holding your dumbbells and it's like your arms are wings, like the wings of a bird, and you're flapping your wings. And you contract the muscles in your upper back, bringing your shoulder blades towards one another. All right? Okay, here we go. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up, just have a little bit of a rest, circle your shoulders. We'll do one more set. Okay, so you ready? Come over. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more, everybody. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up he comes, circle round. All right, let's do the abs, and the lower back is the next pair. So let's lie down on our backs. All right, bend the knees. Head and shoulders lifted. Support the weight of your head and relax your neck. So once your head's up off the floor, you've got to support the weight of the head, otherwise your neck's going to ache before your abdominals kick in. Good. Now pull your navel back towards your spine. Take the feet a little further away so they're not too close to you. And we're going to come up for 2 counts. So when you're ready, up, 2, and down, 2 again. Up, 2, and down, 2. Keep it going. Up, 2, and down, 2. Up, 2, and down, 2. Lift, 2, and down, and again. Lift, 2. Now we're going to do singles, okay? So here we go. 8. Focus on your abs. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now give me 3 little pulses. 3, 2, 1, and down again. 3, 2, 1, and again. 3, 2, 1, and again. 3, 2, 1. Now 16 pulses to finish. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's turn over onto our front. So we're going to work through the lower back now. So if we turn over onto our front. So we're doing the opposite muscle, yeah? Okay, press your hips gently into the mat. We're going to take the arms and legs out. Keep the head down on this one. So I'm lifting my head just so I can speak to you. And we just do the opposite arm and leg. All right? So keep the head down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 16. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Have a rest. Okay, the next one we do, we're going to keep the chin in, hands by the side of the head. We're going to lift up the upper body, turn to the side, bring it back to the center, and then down. Okay, you ready? Let's go. Lift, side, center, and down. Lift, side, center, and down. Lift, side, center, and down again. Lift, side, center, down. 4 more. Lift, side, center, 3 left. Lift, side, center. Last 2. Lift, side, center. Now your final one. Lift, side, center, and rest. Good. All right, so we've been working these muscles in pairs. We did the fronts and the backs of the legs. We did the chest and the upper back, biceps and triceps, abs, back. All right, we're now going to do a couple of core exercises. All right, so the core, these muscles, the core muscles are the stabilizers that keep everything safe, prevent us from getting injuries, protect the joints. All right, so let's come on to our hands and knees. Body in a box shape, navel pulling up towards the spine, straight line from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Let's take the left arm and the right leg out. Now, these arms and legs don't need to be high. Look what happens if I lift my arms and legs up too high. I end up in that shape there. My lower back's dipping. I'm in a banana shape and my belly's dropped. Okay, there's no core work going on. The core, remember, is here. Well, that's not the whole of the core, but we're focusing here, pulling the navel up to the spine, and this straight line from the crown, the top of the head there, to the tailbone is really important. As soon as you lose that length there, if you imagine your body's like an elastic band, and as you pull it, it gets leaner and leaner and leaner. As soon as you compress it, this kind of drops. So you've got to get that energy, and people forget that energy in these exercises. So this is bad energy. This is good energy. Massive difference. Then you don't even have to focus on pulling the navel up. It just happens. Okay, if I demonstrate like this, if you imagine that's your head and that's your tailbone. If there's no energy, that's your belly. If there's energy, your belly pulls up. That's what you're looking for. Yeah, we don't want that happening in the belly. We want that. So you've always got to imagine that your head's been going in one direction, tailbone in the other, and like a hammock, if that then happens, the belly has to pull up, yeah? Okay, so with that in mind, that feeling in mind, always think about that when you're in a plank. You're here, all right, you've got that energy, left arm, right leg. Don't lose the energy by taking this up, all right? Okay, breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's try the other side. Take it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full plank. 8, 7, push away from the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One last exercise. We're going to touch the opposite shoulders like this without twisting or moving here. Ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Let's have a stretch. Let's sit back. Stretch and open out your arms. Let's come up. Let's take a step in front. Drop into your hips. Whatever leg's in front, put the opposite hand to the floor and then take the same arm up. Bring the leg back, bring the chest over the thigh. Flex the foot so you get the calf stretch. Swap those legs over. Melt into your hips. Get the quad stretch. Hands behind. Open your chest. Whichever leg you have is in front, put the opposite fingertips to the floor and take the same arm up. Bring the chest over the front thigh, flex the foot. And then come into sitting. Reach over. Have a great rest of the day, everyone, and have a really fantastic Easter. I hope you've enjoyed these classes. Circle the shoulders. Round through the back. Maybe I'll see some of you face to face at some point. Let's take a reach out, circle around. And just remember, whatever you do, exercise-wise, do whatever feels good. All right? Okay, see you soon, people. Bye.